Welcome to the internship program. I am Shubham Gupta from NextGen AI Frameworks Private Limited. I have 14 years of work experience in the fields of artificial intelligence, software development, and robotics. In the today's session, what I will be doing is telling you how to connect multiple projects together. So in production, this is how things are done. So what you will think of doing is, so for example, if you create a new project, what you will think is, in a real scenario, what you will do is, if you want to connect multiple projects, you will go to email spam detection project, copy all the files, then go to TTS project, copy all the files, then paste it in new project, and this is how you will try to connect multiple projects. So this is not how we do this in production. So this is the bad way to connect the multiple projects. I repeat what I said is, so for example, you want to create a new project. What you will do is copy all the code from spam project, email spam project, then go to text to speech project, copy all the files, and then go to or create new project and then paste all the files here, and then integrate all these things. So this will create a mess. So this is not the right way to connect multiple systems. I will give you the best way you can use to communicate with different programming languages also. So in our case, we all the projects are created in Python, or say were created in Python, but you can use Node.js, PHP, or any other programming language also, and I will show you how you can connect these different projects together the best way. This is how all the companies create solutions. So let's move step by step. How I will show you first the example how it will work, then I will move step by step. So what happened is, I created REST API for email spam detection project. So when I hit this API, it will detect and send the output like this mail spam. I have already shown you how to create REST API using Flask in the session of Ubuntu server setup. If you have not seen it, you can go to the blog section and search for, I think, Ubuntu. Yeah, installing Ubuntu and setting up Flask API on Linode. So this is the article. You can read it and view the complete YouTube video. So you can view the complete video. So I will tell you again how APIs are created and how they are accessed. So using Flask library, you can create the API like this. I will tell you how to check the APIs and how to create production APIs using Postman. So what this software is all about, Postman, this is used to test the APIs. So these are the types of APIs available: get, post, put, patch, delete, head options. I will be telling you about these two. So what this get means, you must have seen when you search Google, for example, and if I search for any text like Google Colab, look at this query string. This text was appended in this string, and this is how they process this string using multiple systems they have created in the backend. So this is what query strings look like, and in similar way I have created this API, and I have created variable email underscore text get variable and pass the text here inside this. So how it will process it, I will show you. So this is email spam detection. If I try to access the main route, this is what is called route. So if I try to access it directly like this 6000 port, So it will give me this message, welcome to the spam detection. Why? Because I have created this root route. This is what it means. If you remove this slash also, then also you will get the same output. So this is the main route, and what this route will give you is this, welcome to spam detection text. So I have created another route also, API message. So you have to write the endpoint like this, and then how you create a get variable, write question mark, give the name of the variable and equals to. And in real world also, if you see here, they have created variable q and stored Google Colab in this variable. So this is what get variable means. This is how query strings, so this is known as query string. This is how query strings are passed. So next thing, when I hit it using this send, so it will show it like this, the output. So if you remember, what I created was just this console level program. So when I run the program email spam detection, it was showing spam in the terminal only. So but this time it is giving me output in the form of API like this. Again, why you need API? To connect different types of systems, you can use these kind of APIs, application programming interfaces. I will show you. So this is the basic example how to connect it with the API. Till this code, till this line, you have the code in the article. This is the new and very easy code. So what I did is imported the Flask library, created this route. When you access the main route, it will show you this. When you access this, and I already specified here that I am using get method. So what this means is, here you can use get and post. When to use get or post? So when the data you are sending is not that secure, you don't want that much security with your data, so you can use type get variable. But if you are sending email ID password for authentication to the server, then you should use post, and it will not include this here, but share the variables in the secure manner. So this is the difference between get and post method. Again I repeat, when you want to transfer the data securely, go for post, and if you want to just work with unsecured data, then go for get. So even you can look at this Google, it is sharing the data in the get here, because it doesn't matter for Google for this query string, if anyone is saying, but you can see the rest of the things. I will show you in depth how it looks like. So there are more variables available here. I will mark down using this notepad plus so that you will understand what they are doing. So these are the get variables they are using, and these are the secured or encrypted data. So this is you cannot make any sense out of this data. So this is what they are doing. They are encrypting from the front end and hitting the back end APIs. So everyone in the market, all the companies are using APIs only to communicate with the different kind of system. And I will show you what is happening when I created the final modular system. So first I will show you the output. So what will happen is, it will hit the first project, spam project, then output will be printed here, then it will hit the second project, and the audio file will be created. So let's see. I will run python main.py. So we got the output from first running the first API, spam API. Now it is hitting the second project, TTS project. And in this way also you have to write less code.
If you integrate systems like this, you have to write less code. This is only the code for this new modular system that I am creating. So see, audio file is also created, but here we don't have audio file. Where this audio file was created is this TTS project. I will play this audio file.
Hello, how are you?
See, so the benefit is please wait. Okay, so benefit of using the REST APIs is this: you have to write less code to integrate or make new systems like this. This is the only code merging both the projects together. And if one goes down, for example, text to speech project goes down, not a problem. So if TTS project goes down, then we won't be having any issue, because our main project modular system will go on, and it will just show the output to the user that TTS project is not working or TTS API is not working, but our complete system will not go down. So this is what modularity is all about. So what in the real world will happen is, if you want to integrate multiple projects in one new system, so this is email spam detection project, this is text to speech project, and you want to integrate these two projects together. So for example, if someone is giving spam text, then you should not allow them to create audio file, text to speech file. So for creating that kind of system, you don't have to copy complete code from this email spam and then complete code from TTS and then create a new project and paste all the code here. You don't work like this in a real world. So this is how you integrate multiple systems using APIs. So I used the REST API created using Flask. Very easy. This is the main route. This is the get API, and when you hit this API, you will get response like this. And I will use this response and show you how to integrate it. So the next thing is, this is how you read the get variables. So from request args.get, you can write this email underscore text. So you can give any variable name you want. You can give any variable you want, but I recommend you to use sensible name. I have used email text here. Google is using a Q for query, so you must make some sensible variable to use. You can use any term you want. It is up to you. And what this second argument means is, if we don't pass any text, so if we don't pass any text here, so what should be the default text? So this is what second argument is all about, the default text, if we don't pass the value for the variable. Next thing is, just I called the function that I created, check spam. What this will do is run this program and return spam or not spam. And then what this JSON file will do, so you know that in Python we call these things dictionary. In Python we call these things dictionary, but the output we need from the API is in the form of JSON. So this is what JSONify is doing here. JSONify is converting this dictionary to JSON. That's it. And the next thing, I already told you in previous sessions why we need port. So if this project, email spam project, is running on port 6000 and text to speech project is running on port 5000. So this is the real use case why you need ports to run different projects on the same system. So this project, email spam detection, is running on port 6000, and what I need from this project is just the output, spam or not. I don't want any complexity from this project. I just want to pass the text and it will tell me that it is spam or not. So if I pass hello here and if I send to this project, it will say not spam. So I don't want any complexity. This is the reason I'm using REST APIs, and this is the best way you can do it. And let's see the TTS project. I have done the similar thing here, Flask, using Flask, and the endpoint is different here. So I have created this endpoint convert, and the next thing is this create TTS. So if you see here, I have I ran this function check spam that I created here. What it will do is just do all the things, all the processing part, and then return it is spam or not. So and when I get the output from this function, I will store it to result and return it. So this is why I am getting spam or not spam written here. In similar way I did with TTS. I created this function, all the heavy processing is being done by this function, and it will return the timestamp. So why timestamp, I will tell you. So if I write output.wave here, so every time when I run this program, it will replace the previous file, audio file. So this is the reason I'm using timestamp. And what timestamp is, whatever time is in the system, it will stored in this time stamp format, and then at last .wave will be appended here, and this timestamp format will be in the form of float. So this is the reason I am converting it to string. So string and concatenate it with again string, and then it will create file name. So this is how this function is running. And the next thing, I have created text variable here. So if you look at this one, so text variable, and this is the endpoint API convert text variable, and this is the text. So if I pass how are you through this API, let's see what happens. So this is text to speech project, and this is the best way you can hit it. So let's wait. You already know that it takes time to convert text to audio. So let's see. Wait for the output. Yeah, we got our audio file. This is the audio file. So I have written this JSON message here, but you can even return the audio file also. But I will not go into too much complexity, because what I want you to see is how you can connect multiple systems together using REST APIs. So audio file, this is the new audio file. I will go to TTS project and play this.
How are you?
See, let's try one more. So from this I will write I am fine, send, and you will also see here the API being hit like this. And what 200 means is the response code. So you can find more about response codes. I will also share a table with you if you want. So 200 means the request was successful. 200 means request was successful. And let us play this new file.
I am fine.
So yeah, it is working, and I will now show you the request codes. So request code list. So 400 for bad request, forbidden 403, 407, then we have many available. If you so Mozilla already did the heavy lifting, and they have this article you can read. So 404 is not found, 405 method not allowed, not acceptable, 406. So this is these are all the codes. If you want to read, you can read. So this is the code list. So for 200, so our API ran fine. So this is the text to speech one. This is the spam detection one. I will continue making this modular system in the next session. Have a nice day.